driving forces, or rather, and at the same time, one of the key members of the foundation, one of the core reasons that Austin poetry thrives in this city today. When I say that he is supportive on a level you can't even fathom, it's to the point to where you will consider having an open mic. He will be psychically contacted. He will create flyers for that event. He will find the venue. He will find you, give you the flyers and the address for the venue. You will go there on that day, and he'll be the first one waiting, and he will support you in every way, shape, or form, making his own voice heard and making his voice loud enough to represent those who cannot speak. So without any further ado, I ask that you put your hands together for my very, very good friend, Mr. Thom Woodruff, aka Spirit Thom.
Is it not cruel to ask that love should play your fool? Well, place your faith in foolish men, for I have fallen yet again. Are we not wise to scout for our advantage, not wait for weak nor blind, nor take precautions for a rainy day? Slim, solid knife thrust, slicing between the bone face, cuts between what we say we are and what we really are. To stand one to one with two eyes strong in the sun becomes one as no other does. It is good to be alone. To walk two by two, not arc-bound but evening, is a dream well within our crescented, pheasanted imaginations. To link arm to arm in common dreams, in ones, in twos, in millions, until then I will dream serene oceans. I'm just a child in the 1960s. All my heroes of mythology were quite simply blown away. There's young Adonis, John F. Kennedy, see him in Dallas, freeze very clearly, shot through the head, blood over Jackie, never caught his murderer, did they? Booby and Oswald both blown away. By the time I got to Maryland, someone took her address book. We'll never know who was the one who spirited her the next dimension. Suicide, they say, but their dear Holsway, the Mafia one, Marilyn Monroe, blown away. There's always more once you open the door. Jim Morrison, poet extraordinary, never won his autopsy, was there? And as the flowers grow on Jimmy's gravestone, you start to feel a little bit alone. Pierre Lachaise Cemetery, was Jim Morrison blown away? Elvis Presley, that white soul seller, had to compete with some other fellow, kept saying he's too fat, he's too gross, he's too old. No one can stand to see their heroes grow old, so they must blow themselves away, like Ernest Hemingway and Kurt Cobain, both who used shotguns to blow away their troubles. Little Jimi Hendrix with the magic guitar, his freaked out music took us far beyond the third stone from the sun, died on the altar of everyone else's addictions. Was that you or I or him? No matter Eric Clapton, you survived to win a Grammy on MTV Unplugged, son. But as for Jimi Hendrix, his band's in heaven, and it's blowing away, it's blowing away. Everyone knows John Lennon bequeathed to us our revolution, but as he walked outside one day, even the greyest got blown away by the hands of the man with the gun in his hand, almost as famous as the son of Shem. Try to show you can't make gods a man who just get blown away. Now, sands of time have left us alone. They've made a hero of John Lennon, who sells more records now. He's made of stone, but he is gone. We're alone, living with that chilling fear, drawing every day near that every nuclear child of light that manifests in human sight might just be a tug for the awesome plight to be the last collective human sacrifice. No audience, no applause, just swept right off the Malvern Books floor to join our disposable pop-pap heroes forevermore. Don't you dare, don't you dare, don't you dare get blown away. So I walked down the streets of Congress. 1 million musicians for peace. Of course we were using hyperbole. There'll never be 1 million peace lovers, they say. But every one of us is a universe. Every one of us demands peace, of course, but first within ourselves. And we ask ourselves to be at peace. And we want change, not just loose and unaffiliated and wild like Mustangs. No, we want change, but not the change that's imposed on us like a trickle-down economy that smells like yes. No, we want a change from within. Educo, to lead out from within, lead out from within. Let the wild horses run, let the wild nights spin. Every one of us is a dimension and a future. Every one of us is an oracle and a fortune teller. Every one of us, like Ezra Pound says, if it doesn't have music, it's not poetry. It's just long-winded prose and people talking. So like a prattling parrot, I stand and go in colours, and I stand and say, yes, we want change. We don't want to wait. We don't want change imposed on us. We want the change that we all know, we are familiar with. Small Austin, 24-hour day bookstores, 24-hour day libraries, gentleness, no violence, actual conversations instead of thumb politics. Little ways of being together without any aura being shattered or bruised. Ways of saying that silence can find different forms. Diversity as unity. And the waves will surprise us because change has already been imposed and it's getting faster every day. Information overload. We're all collaterally damaged by other people's imposition of data. The streams are drowning us, not just in Houston, but here in Little Austin, where there is a gem of a harvest of those dreamers who make the seeds of your thoughts and imagination legal in bookstores like this. Long live every person who dreams. Long live the change that's not coming down, but is coming out, like flowers in the autumn and the spring.
One more time for Mr. Spirit Time, ladies.